Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check on my microphone. Boom, boom. Ba, ba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. From the looks of it, we're sounding pretty good. Even compared to the music and all that. Luckily, Ace Attorney is not a very loud game. So, yeah, we should be all good. Alrighty. Welcome to the 4th Ace Attorney stream I've done. Something around there. Yeah, anyway, we're doing episode 3 of the first game, Turnabout Samurai. We are in part 2. We just got done with the very first trial, and now we will be going into the second part of the investigation, and we might be able to get it done by today, the episode, and then we'll be on to episode 4, which is also the Christmas episode, so I've timed this pretty decently, I'd say. Woo! Also, this is not a blind playthrough, as per usual. I have played this game before, so there's not going to be any surprise reactions or anything. Sorry if anybody prefers that. Alright, and I will be voice acting. Let's go. I think that's everything. Alrighty, Turnabout Samurai. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. And let me know if I need to adjust any settings, like I'm too low, etc., all the usual good stuff. Oop, I might have accidentally. If you heard something weird there, my bad. I was adjusting my microphone a little bit. What a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. So on the last trial, they were trying to say that Will Powers was the only one who could have possibly done it, since he's the only one who had the opportunity to go over and kill him. But we just learned that they were actually hiding the presence of other people who could have potentially have a connection to the case. So that's what we're on now. We're supposed to investigate who these people are, what they were doing, and if any of them had the opportunity to kill Jack Hammer, who is Will's co-star. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Boo, 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 boo. But first, hey Charlie, what's up, baby? Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately that it looks like a little swollen. We got the style like of the last one too. She's been trying to make it grow. She's perfecting her water torch technique. Can you imagine Maya playing like the bad cop and trying to interrogate people? Who do you work for? Hey, see this? You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick? Yeah, we got that too. Of course we do. It's my badge. I gotta be proud to present my badge. Alrighty, let's move to Detention Center. Hey, Will, what's up? October 18th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that much. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? So sorry, but no. Oh, you don't know anything. Poor guy. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. It's your neck on the line here, buddy. Yes, Sneeve. Oh. Alrighty, so about this director or producer that you were hiding from us. Well, everyone was, but still. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were all often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Oh. Some people will go to great lengths for the things they love. Even if it's not exactly the lengths they should go to, but that's another discussion for another time. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Well, he probably had to be. Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. Oh, right, again, buddy, your neck is kind of on the line. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. You know, Maya's not exactly wrong, which is so sad. I see. Sneef. Whose side is she on? Maya being the supportive but not supportive friend. It's like, you have to tell us everything. Nick here's a dumbass. Excuse me. You're not hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else we... Oh. Sorry about that. I keep waking up earlier than I need to. My badge. What do you guys say about my badge? Excuse me? Thank you for showing me that, whatever it was. Whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way to help. I could help. So sorry. Sneef. I show a man my badge and he starts crying. Okay, so time to move to the movie studios because I think we got everything from him for now anyway. Taking a seat. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios, main gate. Drinking some kiwi strawberry Arizona tea. Arizona? Yeah. No one's here. Right now they have Miss Old back in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Just Phoenix staring at her like, really, Maya? Really? You don't know how old those donuts are. Oh, ready? So, detention center, new, outside Studio 1. Basically, we just walk around and see if we can't bump into anything. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick! Whoa, what did I shout? It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. Yeah, I don't think we'll see Gumshoe during this investigation. I think we're going to meet some people today, and then it's going to go into another trial. Then that trial is going to be suspended, another investigation, and another trial. I think this is a 3-day system. So, Nick, I've heard some people mention that it shouldn't have been a 3-day system, that they should have, like, shortened this a bit because it feels like it drags a little bit. I can totally understand that. Remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Sure. Alrighty. Let's go... I don't know if we need to go inside Studio 1 unless we need to meet up with Penny, but then again, I think she might be somewhere else. Oh. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? It does look more like a storage place or something. Just something to put like the boxes and stuff. Hey, what's up with this fence over here? It looks a little bent. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Okay, so let's examine the trailer here, see if we can enter. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Yeah, it really does look like... Really does look like it's, permanently there. Anyway, let's see. Studio 1. October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Okay, so that's probably like our cue to skedaddle on out of here for now. Ah, poor Maya. She sees Ghost, but she just can't handle a tape outline. I don't think that's chalk. Boost employee area. Let's go. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Here we are. Hey, Penny. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Don't let it get to your head, Phoenix. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She were her one phone call. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? She gets accused of potential murder, and she calls up Penny just to be like, cover the drain. I guess she does take her job very seriously. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? No. Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. I'm making her voice a little bit more nasally. I don't think that's bad. She is kind of a nerdy girl, quote unquote. Oh, well, I'm sure those things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. It is your job. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in from his old bag. Yes, because Penny is a terrifying replacement. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Bye. She's sweet. Doesn't leave much of an impression though, at least not compared to the other suspects. Which is another thing, if you don't really dig like the suspects in this case can feel like it drags on for a bit too long. Again, I think it's fine. Like, it's in like that middle ground of being just like an okay case, but I get how like a lot of people would probably just straight up not like this one. So the fanboy that we're talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Oh. Yeah, sure, rip it off, come on. Let the kiddo in. He is technically a suspect. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Including Penny's handiwork. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Wait, only sometimes? Sometimes? Yeah, right, Phoenix? Hi-ya! Poor Phoenix. There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. At least it's not illegal. Technically, you're not even supposed to be looking at crime scenes, Phoenix. Yeah, fun fact, lawyers aren't technically supposed to be at crime scenes. It's meant to be police and whoever they hire to get evidence. There's a lot of stuff that Phoenix is not supposed to be doing in this game, but then again, the creators had no no real knowledge of like legal stuff. This is basically like courtroom drama TV shows. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. Yeah, a lot of people believe it's like a satirization of the Japanese legal system. Not actually true, considering they didn't know the legal system. That being said, if it does bring more attention to how insane the legal system can be, and I'm not just talking about just Japan here, then hey, you know, at least something good came out of it. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Power says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. Also, yeah, the Japanese legal system is apparently really crazy, at least just from the little that I've looked into it. I haven't looked that deeply into it, but still. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh. She's got a point. I don't know if we need to really examine anything here. I don't think there's anything in particular that is in here. Okay, I think we can go to the guard station and talk to Penny now. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. Yeah, it's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing? No. Alrighty, let's talk, baby. How have you been doing on this fine, fine day? Keeping it real? So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. That's gotta be a bother. Can you imagine flies and stuff? Ew. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? It is what it is. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Oh. Imagine old Bag running after the Kittywinks. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. Ah, Hollywood. And their bullcrap system always trying to cover up for people even though they potentially murdered somebody. So they were trying to protect the director? More of the producer, really. Yeah, nobody cares about the damn director. You'll see why. The producer's our real star here. She saved the studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Yeah, I think producers are the ones that funds everything, aren't they? Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, let's go back to the employee area and see if anything's yielded. Nope. Should I show Penny anything? I don't think there's anything. Aside from like the Steel Samurai thing, I don't think it's needed, but I'm just gonna do it anyway, just in case. Say, you work with the props, right? I bought that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. It doesn't seem like it'd be a very practical weapon. I mean, it's heavy, it's really long, and somebody managed to stab a mother effer through it. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Yeah, that's another thing, is the murder weapon is so impractical that only a few people could potentially use use it that well. Of course, Powers would have the most experience with it, so that's basically the idea. Okay, here we go. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Eek! Nick! What was that noise? Something falling, apparently. It sounded like it came from inside this trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? Did my voice crack there? Oh. Hello? My commentary is just on par today. No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. Yeah, you can't barge in. Okay, come on, Nick. Time to put the pedal to the metal. Slam it. What? Don't we have a key? Why don't we have a gate? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. Yeah, before the bag gets back. The lettuce. Penny seems like the type who we could easily convince. Come on. Yeah, that weird monkey statue thing is so off. Let me see. Okay, I think we just examined the guard station. Boo, 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 boo. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Okay, so yeah, we don't get the key right away. We're meant to move around. We'll eventually be able to get into the trailer, but we have to, I think, trigger something for that. In the meantime, let's go into Willpower's dressing room. I know people just kind of randomly pop up, but here we go! What do I do with this guy? Okay. Boy. Boy. It's so nerve-wracking to come up with voices on stream. Like, some voices I already had ready to go because I have voiced these characters before, but it's like, he seems like the whiny type. What the fuck? Who are you dudes? WTF? What? Don't. I think I should just resort to my pain voice. Just I mean, I haven't done that one in a while. WTF? Who are you dudes? Wow. That's kind of right. Huh? We. Sorry if that's annoying, but like someone else like, wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. I know, right? Whatever, lamers. Lamesors? Eh? I don't know the speak. How could you not know the great Salmonella? I mix the shows The Steel Samurai. Mine read the film credits. Salmonella's gonna give me a headache. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry, Gracie. Weird. No, quite alright. Quite alright, really. It's fine, Rolf. What is it? You'll know on closer inspection. Okay, yeah, this is working out better. Yeah, hot. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks source. This character dialogue is painful. At least to say out loud. Rock sores? What? Hey, you're drooling. Ha! Well, buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Sorry, this voice is weird. Ralph, huh? Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Like you know cool, Phoenix. Anyway, let's talk to this charming gentleman, shall we? Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting for lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. How do you do that with your mouth? T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food. Yeah. To be fair, I hate missing out on food too. It's like, but then again, I don't really eat lunch. Probably not healthy. I'm just a well of good choices. Nick, what does sucksores mean? Don't ask. No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Yeah, this is turning out to be great. So, tell us about the producer. About the producer who's at that meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. I imagine the fact that someone else is a bit of a pushover really helped with that. You'll see why. What exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Switch. My voice for someone else changed a little bit, but I don't think that's bad. I think this voice was fine for him. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers, Scope. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. And we will never, ever talk to any of those witnesses. Like, they kind of explain it, but it's like, yeah. Okay, so I don't think we have anything else to talk to Sal about. We'll eventually have to come back to him, but... Alrighty, let's go back to the guard station. We go back to this guard station a lot. Oh! It's our favorite character! Miss Sunshine in the Bag. Take it a drink, Colin. So they let you out the slammer, eh? Aha! You again! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. Sorry, I'm trying to get back into her voice. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Can you imagine Obag? Like, she doesn't even drive, she just runs. Like, absolutely sprints back to her post. Oh, the police took me away, they did. Okay, there we go. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. That might go back to the salmonella voice. Stop that! Ah! What throat? What are you even doing? Ah! Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? You ain't sweet, old lady. You are old, though. Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Yeah, true, unless she had somebody unless she had somebody else who went in the Steel Samurai costume, but there's nobody else who could fit in it. Anyway, trying to get back to the old bag voice. Anyway,
Know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. Anyway, Grandma, we all know you can't keep those lips sealed for long, so talk to me. The fanboy. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. She's talking about a 4th grader. About the director and the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it. Oh, that's freaking hysterical. Okay, I don't think there's anything to show her. Here we go.
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Haha, but you are. You are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adult here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion?
Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
The John Mulaney skit of like, something like, what was it, like 12th graders or something like that, being able to hit you at the place that you're most sensitive about? Or was it 8th graders? I can't remember. You gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp and pretty mad. Like, no, that's the thing I'm sensitive about.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
Again, let's talk to this ray of sunshine. Kids are the future, man. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? Oh, what gave you that idea?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that?
What kind of show is this?
Huh. Not bad, kiddo. Watch it!
What are they doing? It's called a fanboy battle. It's what people do in fandoms when they want to be insufferable to each other. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? As you know, I'm part of some fandoms. As is anybody who plays video games, for the most part. Usually.
You were here, weren't you?
What did you see? Did you see anything?
The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait! Let me go.
He's gone.
Huh. Something fell off of the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
A bottle? Why was this sitting here? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle found on the table. The employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. Yeah, you remember when Maya said, what would the killer have done if Powers wasn't sleeping? This is the answer. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Oh boy, which means we only have to talk to him again at some point and get the details. Huh?
Where's that old windbag?
Ought for her to leave her post. Still trying to get the old bag voice down. Like, I get a little insecure with my voices, and then, like, I can't make them. But it's like, if I just start talking, like, it'll eventually develop. And even then, it's just one line.
Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper!
There we go. Maybe I should adjust my mic a little bit. Maybe it's a little... It's whenever I yell. I mean, actually, it would probably go into the red, but still. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Nah.
Uh-oh, she tripped. Mine sure looks happy. To be fair, that was hilarious. That would be hilarious. It's like, oh, the security lady, she just ate it.
Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out that guard station. Good idea.
Get her while she's down.
Oh. This is it, Nick. The trailer key.
I always like coming back to Ace Attorney. It's always like a fresh breath of air to come back, especially since I've been playing like stuff like Zero Escape, Identity 5, and they have like some dark aesthetics and stuff like that. Nothing like extreme, but it's nice to come back to a somewhat lighthearted game, even if murder's still involved somehow.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
I almost forget what it's like to play video games without there being murder involved. I play a lot of murder mysteries.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Or just games like that. The key tag reads Studio 2 trailer. Alrighty. Now we can enter the trailer and see what all the thumping was about. Thumping. Running outside Studio 1. And then we have to go outside Studio 2. There we go. And then I think we just slide to the right and examine.
What? On close inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Okay. At the door. Come on, work with me. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great! Let's go, Nick!
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Not that eager. It's like, relax, Maya. This is just a trailer. You know, if this was like a different sort of game, then there'd be another murder and another body inside this trailer. You know? But Ace Attorney, there's usually, I think, only one victim. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. They normally don't pull the whole, a murder happens and then another body turns up kind of thing. At least not to my knowledge. Yeah, even in the the second case of the third game, it started off like a stealing kind of thing, and then a body was eventually discovered, but yeah. Can't remember if there was ever an Ace Attorney where there was like 2 victims. There's usually only just one, and even then, like, if somebody was killed beforehand, it's like, it usually gets brought up, like in the past kind of thing. Need him.
Eek! Someone's in here.
Names.
Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and...
I see. Hey, babe. You're looking fine tonight. Even if you don't talk to me and you look like I'm nothing but dirt. Some people are into that.
And who might you be?
Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez? She's quite beautiful. Yeah, I think when you're younger, you don't quite appreciate how, actually pretty gorgeous she actually is. She has a nice beauty to her. I can't quite explain it. Anyway, the day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. She also has quite of an interesting design. She has a lot of browns and dark palettes kind of working here, but then you have like a bit of gold to offset this. And she looks dark, but not in an unpleasant way, you know? I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Plus, it makes her stand out amongst the rest of the cast because they're all wearing more bright colors. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script. The Steel Samurai, episode 13. Why would you be concerned about episode 13? I need it. I mean, if you think from the way Maya talked, it's like the show been going on for a while. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. I might start giving her an accent. Like, it'll just evolve into that. Riveting. We're getting nowhere fast. I know, right? Oh, so about the Steel Samurai?
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me.
Stating the blunt obviousness. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Kind of almost doing the Edward voice.
Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manella, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands?
Because she looks like she could strangle you with her bare hands if you don't.
I don't think I like her.
Sniff. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him, if we see him. Vasquez's memo. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. She just has this air of somebody who is like, she gives you an order and you just follow without any question, even if you don't technically work for her. Some people are just like that. They have a very authoritarian presence, I guess you could say. Anyway, Manila, studio main gate. He's still in the dressing room. And old bag's still running after that little kitty wink. At least we don't have to talk to her for a little while. Employee area. So, what do you guys think about Old Bag? She is pretty big over in Japan. In fact, they keep bringing her back because she is such a popular character in Japan, and that's how it's determined which Ace Attorney characters come back and which ones don't. I know several English fans who don't like Old Bag, like straight up. I don't know if I've asked this before, but yeah, several English fans don't really like her, and so anytime she gets brought up, everyone's just like, ugh. Anyway, let's give the memo to Disease Boy here. Here, I got this from the producer.
Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere, Switz. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it.
He's shaking.
Nick! It might be quicker to just look at all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. Also, yeah, this is basically just like a little filler here to help stretch out the investigation time. Because we have to like go back. That's another problem with this episode is you are running around a lot. Luckily, I know where the script is, so we won't have to do a lot. It's just mainly getting to there because my yes, I'm not. Playing this through a Switch, through a MacBook, there's a little bit of lag. Not too bad. It doesn't make it unplayable, and on Twitch it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, there is a little bit of a delay. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Can you feel like the spirit of Hammer in here? Also, Jack Hammer might be a reference to Hammer films. Look up what Hammer films are if you're interested. But yeah, like you feel the spirit, and that's why you're so uncomfortable.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of those.
I think everyone has. Have you guys ever like spoken through a megaphone or something like that? That would actually be pretty cool. I've never done that.
The director?
It's one of those things like the minute you see it, you're like, I want to kind of do it. It's like blowing the whistle on a train.
Maya? Take a look around that chair for me, will you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Ah! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work.
Script, the Steel Samurai script, the cover reads episode 13. I also think the reason why they like Old Bag in Japan, kind of going back to that, is like, it's just a comedy kind of thing. Like, comedy can be different depending on, like, the cultures and stuff, so they think Old Bag's, like, funny over in Japan, but in America, a lot of people just find her annoying. It could also just be translation kind of thing, like, some jokes and stuff get lost in translation as best as you can. It happens. Unfortunately, you can't do 100% faithful translations half the time because, of course, sentence structure in Japan, like in Japanese and versus English, is different. A lot of people are like, why don't they just like translate it like directly? And it's like, it would not work if you translated it directly. It'd just be really weird.
We found your script.
Wooch, thanks.
Still, I don't know. That woman is to be feared when you bring something to her late.
Or I think so, I don't know.
I don't know. Shay, you think you dudes could take it down there for me? Thanks.
And have us suffer her wrath.
Is that producer really that scary?
Well, she's certainly not normal.
Oh, would you please stop looking at me like that?
Okay, we're leaving. Ugh. Salmonella's just all kinds of... Let's just go. At least they named him correctly. Salmonella. Something you don't want to get near. Alrighty. Outside Studio 1. Yeah, I think the only person I truly... the only person that I really like from this case, quote unquote, like, I don't really have much of a problem with all the characters, but the only one that I really, like, feel endeared to is Will Powers. And that's because he really is just kind of a sweetheart. This, big dude with a heart of gold, and he's kind of one of the few pleasant characters to talk to in this. I don't mind Penny, but she is like, pretty forgettable. I don't think anybody talks about her in the fandom. Diva Skez is a not bad character herself. She is, like, frustrating, but that's kind of for a reason. That being said, I do kind of like her. But again, she's not as memorable as some of the other characters. And meanwhile, like, all the characters just kind of range in kind of annoying to just kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to be that upset if you don't never appear again. Here, we found it. Your script. Yeah, and it doesn't help, like, all these characters are in one case. So you got characters that are either forgettable or characters that you might just be annoyed by. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us? That being said, this case also doesn't do anything drastically wrong, so, you know. Like I said, it lands very much in the middle. Quiet. I'm reading.
Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are, anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Wow. I ain't taking nothing. Powers lawyers?
Right.
Am I a suspect?
Kind of. You were here on the day of the murder, so we need to at least get your statement. No, it's just, well, no, but... Also, you were the producer, you knew the people involved, so...
You wanted to know about the day of the murder?
Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help.
You know there was a meeting here at noon.
Yes, with the director and the people from the network. We've heard.
Correct. Now, listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
The path? Tell us more about this path and how it was blocked, lady. Ready, the block path. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. Was blocked?
I need to word that like a question. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right, that. What an original name. Also the fact that it doesn't look like a monkey, more like a weird abstract kind of thing. Is this like the Starbucks logo kind of thing?
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving their heads out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared.
Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4.
The fact that it broke off the statue head was either that statue head was not on very well, or that was some strong-ass wind. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. That's a 30-minute gap.
What?
It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate my story. Other people are also saying, like, when they first played it, it's like, the woods. You could have gotten through the woods.
But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One.
2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking.
I would probably get annoying after a while. It is a monkey after all.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
I told you it did evolve into an accent for Divas, guys.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15? Okay, that's a 15-minute gap.
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30.
See? Goodbye.
Okay, Mr. Monkey's head, data added to the court record. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good.
Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Alrighty, time to go back to the office and figure all this out.
We very rarely go back to the office in Phoenix Wright game.
We start off in the office, but we rarely ever go back. October 18th, Wright and Cole offices. Sorry if anybody can hear my drinking. I'm totally drink loud. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads.
Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead.
But Mia, it's you! What took you so long?
Oh wow, is that anyway? The chick comes back from the dead every single damn time, Phoenix. It might take a while. Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so.
What did you mean we have one lead?
The boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Yes, and it's called Yumia. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Alrighty, let's go back to the studios and try to track down Boyo. Well, I actually wound up at the detention center. My bad. October 18th, detention center register room. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. Yeah, unfortunately Powers doesn't have anything else to tell us. He's pretty much clueless in this case, but that figures. October 18th, Global Studios main gate. Oh, you're back. Hey, what's up? Ooh, what's wrong? She just sprinted a marathon, Phoenix. Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time? When I catch him, I... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
I got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
A hostage?
Kids these days.
So, what hostage do you got? The fanboy. What happened to the boy?
If I see him again, I'll lay him flat.
My, what a violent old lady. You don't know the half of it. The director. Actually, I met with the director just now.
Yeah? Ha! My heart. I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
But before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died.
How did I do Lindy Oldbeck? I have to go back to the old recordings just to get her back. Like, you'd think it'd be easy with the grandma. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. And what about this hostage? What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back. For this one.
It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that.
Good idea. Miss Oldbag, may I?
No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, I think I'm getting it back.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her?
A trade, huh? Oh, yeah, we do.
I wonder.
She did mention she wanted to visit the place where Hammer died again, so basically we give her the card key. We have no need to go into that studio anymore now.
Hey, that... That's a card. Studio 1.
What am I doing? My voice. I'm just not on it today. Right, a card key to Studio 1.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it? Borrow it, then?
Huh. I said borrow like 3 times there. Sorry.
If I give her that card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One.
Get the card key.
Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having no debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Ready? A trading card? Apparently they're really popular with kids these days.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. I had it. Oh well. Doing consistent voices is hard. Especially when it's not your usual voice. Then again, I'm not a professional voice actress by any means. I did take a class for it, but one day maybe. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Voice acting would be pretty cool.
Hey! Hey, you! Wait a second!
Phoenix, was that the boy? I think I accidentally skipped something.
Yeah, his name's Cody Hawkins.
I think he ran into the dressing room. Alrighty, dressing room time. Let's go. The thing is, like, there's also not a lot of music in this episode. It's a lot of very quiet stuff. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. That and, like, bird noises and stuff.
He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away! Come back.
There, he's back.
How did she...
Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? Come on. Come on, Kitty Wink. Spill it.
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Faye. Nice to meet you.
Yo!
That'd be my reaction to, yo, pretty lady, what's up? And I'm Phoenix Wright. I'd still be like, yo, a handsome man, to Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
I did. Phoenix, you can take it from here. Oh, really? You sure? I'm not sure I'm qualified. Dealing with children can be hard sometimes. Okay. Okay, spill it, buddy. What you see? Come on. Give us the deets. The Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix. He gives off such dad energies. Like, my God.
Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude.
Phoenix. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell at him like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
When kids are so aware of how adults should treat them. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Huh. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Alrighty, kiddo. You want this thing?
Cody, this looks familiar? Hey, my UR!
You are? Huh?
UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me. And stop calling me dumb. I have a fragile ego.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Cody would be an absolute bomb at debate club. Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? The hilarious thing is this is totally accurate to how like trading cards and other stuff works. It's like you got premium rare, ultra rare, you got cards that were only produced like 10 times and then never ever again. And they go up high. Like there are some people who might be like interested in card games, but like they can't get into them because it's really expensive. And for like really good cards, like not only can they go up in price, but you also got players who've been playing for a while, so it becomes hard to like become really good in those card games. October 18th, Studio 2 trade. Especially when you get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Hot damn, Yu-Gi-Oh! Got so complicated. At least it feels that way. Now, people who have played Yu-Gi-Oh! Before are like, no, it's not complicated. It's like, eh.
Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going on Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules where people kind of notice there's something up. Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Right, because Maya always had that much cleavage.
Okay, whatever you say.
That would be kind of weird. Suddenly somebody walks in almost the exact same garb, just a little bit different. Anyway, was there anything I needed to talk to you about? Oh, yeah, the fanboy.
Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? We saw her eat it in the parking lot. It was hilarious.
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. And then not serious enough, like Vinny. Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happens... Ooh! Juicy details, scandal, gossip. But come on, spill it, girl. My ears are open. After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Ah, come on, you just can't keep us hanging. Come on, girl. Spill it. What's the deep, dark secret here? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Because it's a studio. I don't think we're in Hollywood, but it's like, it's still the Hollywood mentality. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, hey, Chickwick, know anything about this?
Do you know anything about this?
Well, almost word for word.
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait! That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card.
Wait, what kind of girl? Wait, when did that subject got brought in?
But please, I beg you, please trade with me.
This is the only time when Penny gets even somewhat remotely interesting or eccentric is when you bring up, because I get the idea she was supposed to be like this kind of normal looking chick until you bring up the fandom she was in, and then she goes all out, but I guess they didn't have enough time to really go forward with the idea, because she does seem like an absolute fangirl. Trade with you? Maybe I didn't say the last line, my bad.
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me, huh? Phoenix is totally out of his depths.
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
Well, what's everyone getting excited about? Have you never been part of a fandom, Phoenix?
Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
URP card added to the court record. An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very, very valuable. If you say so. Woohoo! And there she goes. Imagine her rushing off, screaming into the distance. Ah! Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Even if I'm totally flabbergasted as to why. The power of fandoms. I could see how this case would have been like really, I can see how this case could have been like really fun conceptually wise, because the thing with third cases is everyone brings up the third case syndrome for Phoenix Wright, as in like a lot of the bad cases just so happen to be the third case. Like in the trilogy, all the low points come from like the third cases. But conceptually, I can see how this could have been a lot of fun, especially if they went more forward with like poking fun at like fandoms, fanboys, fangirls, and people's reaction to things like this, and how it could be a little bit ridiculous, but also kind of endearing in a way. And that's not me trashing fandoms or anything like that. Like I said, I'm part of several. There are good points and there are bad points to it. See this card?
Yeah, so... Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
My throat goes all kinds of places whenever I'm recording. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. It's hard for me to control my voice sometimes. But right, okay. How about a trade? If you're ever wondering why, like, I have these weird kind of fluxes in when I'm talking, it's not even intentional. I just,
You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Also, if you hear any pounding, that's probably my sister, who's now home. I'm right next door to her bedroom. Like, my room's right next to hers, and our walls are not that thick.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
URP card given to Cody. Okay, Kitty Wink, now are you gonna spill the beans? After we had to go all throughout this whole thing?
Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. Fine. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take this stand tomorrow.
Alrighty, let's see what you know, what you saw. The Steel Samurai. It better be good after all we went through.
So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool.
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. It's like, how low can we go with this, Phoenix?
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me. Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. It's funny, in the anime, Maya suggests they go through like all the Steel Samurai stuff, and Phoenix does. Like, literally watches like every episode of the Steel Samurai because he thinks it might have some valuable information. Basically, they show him doing his research a lot more in the anime, and he then uses that information that he got in order to get more info out of Cody. I don't think they bring Mia into the anime for this case. Actually. Oh, me. Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. I think the way they handled the case wasn't too bad. What's funny is Cody takes a stand in this case, but he does it in the anime. They never bring him in, but I guess that's to make... The anime tries to go a more quote-unquote realistic route. Like, Phoenix gets all the information he needs from talking to Cody and during the investigation part, but yeah, I guess that's to make it a bit more like grounded or something. Like, bringing in a kid to testify is kind of weird.
So tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is?
His kind nature, his fighting skills, his willpower is acting. Let's go fighting. He's a boy.
Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. If you picked anything else in that, the dialogue would just circle back and until you picked his fighting skills. It doesn't penalize you or anything. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. You never get penalized except in court. Because that's where the quote-unquote real action is.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. Hey, if it puts on a show, it puts on a show.
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wonder how Cody would react to reboots. He seems like the type that might complain about it if they get things wrong. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another.
Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. That would actually be kind of impressive to see. Especially coming from a grade school. That's what people always giving stuff to Mia. What a life. It's called having charm, Phoenix. And being a hot babe. That might help. You were here on the day of the incident, right? I, for one, am not a hot babe, so people don't give me stuff.
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto, for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I'll take a drink every time I say justice.
I saw everything.
Well, this is something that I played where they kept saying justice ad nauseum. I think it was like Danganronpa 2, and during a particular trial they keep saying justice, and I'm like, oh, I'll take a drink every time they say that. The word justice started sounding very weird to me after that. Well, we might get some useful information out of them yet. Alrighty, what you saw. Spill it, boy.
Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. And after that...
What is it, Cody?
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Cody can look through your bullcrap, Phoenix. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. At least according to Cody. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. Ah, this ain't looking good. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal!
Ah, I got you! You do appear, but only briefly.
I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
Rendezvous.
No, I ain't going.
Come, she just picks him up. Like by the scruff of his neck, like a cat. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. No, that's what happens. You keep poking at things. But what are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Phoenix, Mia, when the going gets tough, time to go ghost. Later. Whoa. At least that's the advantage to being a ghost. It's like, had enough of this earthly bullcrap. Later.
Come to the trial tomorrow. Please, I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he's innocent. Of course he is. I think like saying I do is more in line with Phoenix's character. Because he does seem like the very earnest type. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court today. I'll see you in court then.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
Bye, Mia.
We'll be seeing you later. Alrighty. So we got done with the investigation portion of the Turnabout Samurai for the second investigation portion. You know what I mean. Alrighty. We're gonna be saving here. I have been streaming for 1:35. Well, playing the game for a little bit less because I started the stream 15 minutes earlier, but didn't play because just waiting for people to come in and all that. Anyway, we're going to take a short break, probably a good 10 minutes, and then we'll be back with some more Turnabout Samurai. Be seeing you soon. Oh, buddy. We are back, and now we shall start with the trial of the Turnabout Samurai, the second trial. October 19th, 9:42 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Let's go. Let's go and see our boyfriend Edgeworth. Hi, Will. How you feeling, buddy? Prison treating you good? Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Buddy boy, we're about ready to go into a trial, and I'll be honest with you, the electric chair is looking pretty good right now for you. Oh, nothing. Oh, I'm pretty sure the electric chair wouldn't ruin that hair, though. Really, it's nothing. How do you style your hair? Right, Mia? Do you have the same hair gel that Phoenix does? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Have you ever seen Phoenix with, like, his hair down? He looks like a completely different character. Like, his hair is his character. You put him in a different hairstyle, he just looks like a regular-ass dude. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Ah, that's pretty much a regular Tuesday for Phoenix. We'll be fine. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. It's never easy, Phoenix, but that's what makes this game so damn fun. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. We will rise from the ashes. Hi, Edgeworth. And your junk in the trunk? Court is now in session. I have no idea what to do with the judge still. Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. The judge, in his 20 voices, a blazer. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Witness. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or the director. Ah, great. This guy. Wouldn't you just love to interrogate that guy? Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, Rolf. Edgeworth just glaring his ass down. Shamanella. I'm a director, television. Edgeworth has had it with his clients not stating their name. Well, not clients, but witnesses. He's had it with his witnesses. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. And much like with Red White, he didn't ask why he didn't come forward. Phoenix. Oh, we all know the answer to that one. Oh, sorry, Leon. Yeah, my sleep patterns are weird. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Okay, yes, squeeze them. Yes, squeeze it out of them. The day of the murder. I was at the studios around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. He probably sounds more older than he is in, like, my voice, but it's like, eh. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the poi area.
But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their seats or their chairs. And that's about it. Okay, time to squeeze. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's go. Okay, cross-examination, the day of the murder. Let's see, what are you holding back, baby boy? Baby boy, that just came out, I was like, I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone in lunch area had a meeting in Studio Trailer, so I had to stay lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure nobody left their seats. You didn't take a single break? Well... yeah, not one. Sweats. That's a lot. Why is he sweating so much about it? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Okay, so he's lying about them not taking a break because he saw plates in front of the trailer. So they had to have taken a break to eat lunch. Unfortunately, we don't have that evidence. We basically have to do an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. We basically have to keep pressing him until he slips up and says that. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a place with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the studio trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Not at all. It's a little vague. It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella? What do you want? When I went to the Studio 2 trailer, I saw something on the table there. I saw it. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. Hey man, skipping lunch ain't good for you. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I woofed it down then. Drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Late in the night, you just imagine that, and it's like, worse than any horror movie. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Okay, yeah. Then we go back to, we were in the meeting around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure nobody left their seats. He just stated the opposite. They did left their seats one time. You didn't take a single break. Well... yeah, not a one. Sweats. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Oh, you do have an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Yeah, that's the tricky thing. It's now they'll like start swinging in that you have to press, get them to say something, and then press on another statement in order to contradict them. Basically, like contradicting them with their own statements. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Wolf. Well, did you wolf the steak down or not?
Mr. Manella, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please.
Irk.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. He's got the shit-eating grin on his face. Phoenix, watch it.
The break. Yeah, we took a break, Rolf. For your information, But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 base 12.
Ah, references that I don't get. I remember in another place where somebody mentioned what that's from, but I can't remember.
Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol.
Oh, what a weird thing to say.
That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, you ask me, Steams.
I mean, I guess if you eat like the wind. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. I feel you. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination, the break. Yeah, we took a break. Whoa. Oh, there was only 15. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Okay, so I think we have to keep pressing statements and press almost all of them.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on the table.
Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer. She also wolfed down the T-bone steak, hot damn. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Why is that? It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak. If you ask me, wow. Just immediately slide into the next one. Okay, so that one made it. But it was only 15 minutes. Yeah, I took a break. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30?
That's the time of death.
So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Only 15 minutes. They took a break for only 15 minutes. That is possible to go. Let me see. Time of death. 2:30. Pierce chest. Let me see. Boo-boo. Weapon. Sleep pills. Block the path to see the car between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. Unfortunately, this is... let me see. I'm going to press on this last statement just to get them all out and then think about it a bit more. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food.
Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Okay, yeah. We took a break. It was only 15 minutes, 15. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in the Studio 1 trailer. That's wrong. He could have committed it because... I just want to say because of the time of death. 3 o'clock. I don't think it's that one. Might be fun. Let me see. Gynaptic Global Studios. Because they'll bring up the fact that the monkey head was here. But it is a coincidence that what happened was at 2:30. Maybe it's the autopsy reports.
Because they took a break at the exact time of the murder. That's one big coincidence.
My badge. Present my badge.
Ah, damn, I thought so.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever gotten that on stream, huh? Not enough time for someone to I took a 15-minute break. He's dragging his leg. Could also be this and say that took a break at 2:30. It would have been enough time. This one I'm pretty vague on. The others I can normally get right away. This one is a bit more trickier. Okay, so the empty bottle isn't relevant yet. Neither is the samurai spear. Guide map. The guide map could be possible. Let me see. The dragon's leg at 2 o'clock. I don't know if that's relevant. The path to glory isn't relevant. I don't think the monkey head is relevant quite yet. It will be in a bit. Block the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. That wouldn't help our case. That actually contradicts what we were trying to get at. Okay, I didn't think so. I have enough health, so I'm taking kind of shots in the dark here. Plus, I saved. If I need to, I'll reload. And... enough time for someone to say, come on, 15 minutes. That's just 15 minutes. They did have plenty of time. Just got to figure out how to prove that they have plenty of time. Let's see. It's either the 15 minutes or the not enough time. It's just enough time to eat a T-bone steak. If you ask me. Huh. Okay, so they took the break at 2:30. Let's see. He's dragging his leg at 2 o'clock. The time of death itself is 2:30. It's very rare that the maps are usually brought in. Not insane. Would it be the monkey hat? I don't see how. Block the path to the scene where between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. Again, everything else I can probably get. It's just this one thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload. This is the first time I've gotten legitimately stumped in this playthrough. It's bad I couldn't go through the entire playthrough unscathed, but oh well. It is what it is. That was just a casual playthrough. It was only 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Oh, did I not press this?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, right. The other one was Divas. Sorry, Divas, guys.
Divas, guys, the producer. T-bone steak for 10 minutes. That's quite a feat. I think so. The only correlating thing is like the time. We took a break at 2:30. It was only 15 minutes. I'm simmering because it's like on one hand it's like I should know this, but it's also like it's not obvious. It's like 15 minutes, but that is plenty of time. It's just the fact that you have to prove it. Basically, I'm just like kind of going through all the evidence by this point, like presenting what I can. You can also tell whenever you get it right because the music will stop. Also presented over here. Yeah, that didn't win me any points for the judge. Sorry for not reading the every time I flub it kind of thing. Okay. Thank goodness for being able to save. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah, we can't prove it. Why is that? And here we go. Okay, yeah, they trick you into thinking you can present evidence for this, but it's like, no, you can't. Haven't we heard enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. I'm so sorry for that, like, brief moment, because I was really thinking. Like, I was like, I know this. It's like, but there's no evidence that proves that anybody could. You can't solidly prove it. Not yet. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. And Edgeworth, at least for the information that we have, is right. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim somebody from the trailer went to Studio One that day? I claim it and I claim it loud. No, it's impossible. So this also tricks you because normally in an Ace Attorney game, you would claim it and claim it loud because you think that's the truth. But the answer is no, it's impossible because it is. And we know the reason why. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. And you know, like one of these mother effers did it, so you know. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. And that's the reason why. Nobody could have gone to the trailer at 2:30 because at 2:15 it was blocked. So it was, at least according to everyone here, is literally impossible. Again, maybe hiking through the woods, but that would take you way longer than 15 minutes if you had to do that. At least I think. Blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe he has seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Again, I am really sorry about the flubbing and all that, but it happens. Like I said, I've played this game through several times, but sometimes my mind blanks on certain things. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Considering that we've gone this far without there being major consequences, it's actually it's actually really impressive considering I was going off the top of my memory for this entire thing. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Mia! Mamma Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? I'm just an inexperienced little puppy. Come on, Mia. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Objection! Ah, hello. Rose 7714. Hello. I haven't seen you in the stream before. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. I hope you didn't see my major flub up. That was the last cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Sorry, but it's not looking too good. Electric chair, I guess? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. That's pretty par for the course for these trials. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Aw, Mia. You... Thanks. Sniff. That'd get to me, too. That would be such a sweet thing to say. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. And speaking of children, we will have to interrogate a child. October 19th, 11:15 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Alrighty, baby, let's get back. Hey, Edward. Did you miss me? Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, could he even testify in a normal court? I don't think he could. We worry that the defense may cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground, for once. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Oh, the sweet, innocent bundle of joy that is Cody. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates you do. How many donuts do they go through? They have an entire ass crate for them. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Also, if you play this game on the Switch, which I'm doing, you need to make this box transparent. It's not transparent when you first start the game. You go into settings and you do it transparent. Otherwise, Cody would be basically like, you couldn't see him. Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Aren't you just saying to take it easy? Edgeworth. Cody. Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth? Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Because gentle and Edgeworth go together like peanut butter and jelly, I guess. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. Edgeworth would make an amazing father. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
A little bit.
Please.
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer a bearded gentleman myself.
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. That, and we didn't want to redraw his, sprite artwork. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost? The experienced attorney. Oh, that kid's good. Also, I love that Phoenix says that out loud. He normally doesn't.
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix? I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Did the music suddenly cut out? A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Like, it's fine. Like, that was such an abrupt cut. Damn. I thought my equipment was like, I was looking at all this stuff. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness testimony, witness account. Let's go. Let's interrogate a child. We are the adults in this situation.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
Could you tell us what they look like? No? Okay.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! I don't think they even questioned it. Couldn't saw who exactly was there. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Yeah, a child who had to bargain terms with a lawyer and apparently won, so... I think he's good. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, he's better than Red White, which is hilarious. Witness's account. Okay, so the contradiction in this one is a little obvious. It's the woods off past of a lady gonna catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked, right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. If I had my camera with me, he says if I had my camera with me. But remember what he just said. And that we made a note of new digital camera, though. He's still learning how to use it. Cody always carries it. I think that's where we object. I don't know if we press or object. Let's try object. Okay, we're good.
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh, Judgy. You and your age. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera.
How do I explain that?
I see. The judge, like, Googling it afterwards. What is digital camera? Anyway, Cody.
I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios.
You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child's son. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. And don't use the kid card, Edward, to stop me from interrogating him. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? You know what we mean, Edward. I love how Phoenix slips in the shade. Well, Cody? And then ignores him. Boss.
What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
A little bit. Just a little. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Of course you wouldn't use your digital camera. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay, witness testimony, what I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alrighty. Cross-examination was also, I think for this one we have to start pressing. Okay, Kitty-O, it's time to spill the beans. Yeah, I had my camera, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away. Not even once.
No.
Okay, then. Tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
he goes for the bad guy. Wham. So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy? Oh yeah, they did. I guess they do bring it up here.
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do that? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
Samurai slap?
He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Wait and see what happens? No, press him harder. He keeps not explaining what happened. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action, but if you saw everything, then why are you being so vague about it?
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
No, he didn't.
He didn't say anything.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague? Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap?
Yeah, at the most, he really should have just seen the samurai spear, Steel Samurai spear someone.
My point is this.
There shouldn't have been much of a fight. At least, don't think so.
Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Order. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have asserted that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else.
Show evidence?
I know,
he was watching something else or show evidence? Show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? So this is a little bit tricky because you just presented this, but it wants you to present it again. His camera. He wasn't looking at the fight, he was looking at his camera. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Ah!
You see?
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on kids?
Pressing, not picking. You're the one who's lying, boy. Great job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hair and not take a picture.
Right.
Weird sentence break up there? Okay.
Cody. There's only one reason why you wouldn't have looked... There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fights. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Ah, come on, spill it, boy. Come on.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, Phoenix?
I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. We're right. Here means business.
Well, we're kind of close to a breakthrough here.
Your Honor. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
But very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture? Why didn't you take a picture of the fight? Sorry, I was thinking about something.
Welcome to the real world, kid.
Ah, great. Harsh awakenings. Witness testimony, no photo. Oh, come on, just let kids be kids.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay. So this one we're going to have to get a little bit more information. Yeah, you're right. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai.
And that's all that happened. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried.
You would have taken a picture. You wouldn't have just... Do I present that here? Hold on. I'm going to purposely get Mia's advice on this. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay, so possibly more pressing. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Tell us about this, baby. So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai is moving a little strange.
Moving? Strangely? In what way? I missed it. That's all.
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him harder. No, he definitely took a pic. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had to reveal the Path to Glory book that he has yet as an objection, or wait until the game prompted me. You gotta be careful on some of these. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. Which is why, like, pressing every statement is not a bad thing in this game, if you can, just to get, like, hints and stuff. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye. Especially if, like, you got nothing in your evidence, that really helps.
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great. What, impressing a child, Phoenix?
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody?
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Did you? You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Well, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
Huh. He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. Okay, I got it. How can I pick holes? Okay. Okay. Now we get back to... Took 3 shots, but I erased them. You wouldn't have erased them. You have at least kept something. Cody.
But what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it that you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Uh-huh, exactly. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Atkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Yes.
Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. I love it when Phoenix gets his little revelations. No. Wait. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. But Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. I love it when Ace Attorney does this. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. We just discovered something. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry. that would be an anticlimax. He erased them by mistake. The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. He is a superfan. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. This is the reason why doing blind playthroughs for the Ace Attorney series is so good, because once you get to like these points, it's like everyone just goes, what? I love watching blind playthroughs of the series. Order! I will have order! Witness! I mean, Cody, is this true? Well, what did you see? Tell the court what you saw. And here we go.
Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
I'm not good with crying.
Order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai's victim. There was no victim. The body was an illusion, man. We've been on shrooms. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. They also made a point that nobody else could have gone into the costume. Nobody in this entire cast of suspects would have been able to fit, with the exception of Will Powers. Unless you consider Jack Hammer, because he obviously would have fit since he was the evil magistrate. But wait! It's the only thing that makes sense if Will Powers is innocent. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Olbach said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Sniff. Oh, poor Cody. It's like, come on, man. Here, this is it. It's like they had it with the show. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix!
Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
But what? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in this photo.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. Okay, so you can't really see it because unfortunately my little banner here covers it up. Sorry about that. Like, it was fine until now. But this, right over here, where I'm pointing under, it's a 2. Hammer was apparently killed in Studio 1, so what's he doing at Studio 2?
Your Honor, look at this.
I see a gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Oh yes, well it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. It's hard to see over your banner, Dragon Fate. Get the banner away.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor.
Correct? Ah! Edgeworth gets it! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
What's this all about? Please explain, so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. Including Twitch.
I'll use the studio guide map.
You know, it'd actually be cool for, like, the Twitch viewers to be basically, like, the, audience members. Judge, jury.
The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo.
If you also remember from the crime scene, there was very little blood, but he was stabbed. So how could there not be that much blood? Your Honor? Here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. It actually took place in the dressing room. A completely different location. No, it took place in Studio 1. Whoops! It was here. Whoops, not Studio 1, I'm at Studio 2, my bad. Good thing it... I'm glad you all saw that. It took place in Studio 2, it's a good thing they didn't penalize me for that. My bad, I'm sorry. That was a misclick. Here at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the in the photo. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to know.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2.
The trailer is there, the path is blocked, no filming is done there. The trailer is there.
As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. That's where all the rest of the suspects were. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. But what if the murder actually took place in Studio 2? Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the real crime, Studio 2.
The real crime. I said that right. The scene of the crime, Studio 2. The actual scene of the murder. Oh, order!
The defense makes the following claims.
The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Could not get that out. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Don't make the obvious reference. Don't make the obvious reference. Jackhammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? That's such an awkward thing to say. Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? That would be That would be baller. Well, no, of course not. Metal's hell, though. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jackhammer, stole the costume. I have proof, yes, sexy, sexy lavender man. I have proof. You do? I love how that's such a surprise. You do, Mr. Wright? But you all have faith in me for like 1 solid second. Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. Like, I know that feeling. Have you ever said something with so much confidence and then everyone around you was like, what? And you're just like, oh no, I'm not sure. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. Okay, so the thing that we haven't brought up yet that's very glaring is the sleeping pills. Why were they there? This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood. Fingerprint the bottle. Examine Hammer's body. What was examining his body do? Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. Search Hammer's body. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. It is so good when you start to get on a roll with Phoenix Wright. It's just like, yeah, and when things start coming together for you. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. We got our work cut out for today. Start slapping your ass, Phoenix. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yes, we managed to save our own skin by the skin of our asses. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Sorry for the mentioning of asses so many times. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. You are a theater kid, Phoenix. Me too. You're dead. Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't. I wasn't kidding. Phoenix having absolutely no faith in himself.
Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks, Steve. Chin up, buddy boy. We got you. To be continued. Alrighty, we got through another investigation, another trial. We will have to go through another investigation later and another trial, but then that will be the end of the Turnabout Samurai. We are so very close. I want to thank you for everyone who joined me during this stream. I have been going for about 2 hours, 57 minutes, roughly. So we will end it here for now, but later we will finish up the Steel Samurai, and then it will be on to the big case. The case that everyone has been waiting for during this entire game, and it will be the Christmas trial too. So I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye!